Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. We are live at the Braehead Arena here in beautiful Scotland. Yes, welcome live to the partypoker.com Jocky Wilson Cup. Time now to meet our players. Time to meet the legend. 14 times champion of the world, Phil the Power Taylor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, representing Team Scotland, would you please welcome the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson!
The greatest that's ever lived, playing with absolutely no pressure. What do you reckon? Maybe a 9-darter? Let's join our boys in the box. Whoops up.
Well, it's always possible when Taylor's around, of course, that there could be a 9-darter. We certainly wouldn't write one off. And, well, you've probably got the best player from Scotland against certainly the best player from England and indeed the whole world in all time, Rod Studd. But 6-1 to Taylor in the 7 previous meetings they've met. And it's going to be really a big task for this lad to make it 6-2 in that regard.
Well, we've heard of the flower of Scotland, John. This is the power of England, and it really does look like being a whitewash, doesn't it, in this inaugural Jocky Wilson Cup. It might have been so different had Gary Anderson not tossed away a 4-0 lead against James Wade in that first game. A case of what might have been, John.
Yes, a case of what might have been. I still think that the strength of the England side is such that an England victory would have been inevitable, not by quite as convincing a margin possibly. One never knows what that might have done to the Scots, both the crowd and indeed the players, had they taken that first leg. But, well, Taylor here focusing as he always does. He's enjoyed tonight, he's relaxed, he's enjoyed the occasion, he's played the crowd, and you can guarantee though he'll be trying to win this as much as any game he's ever played in his life. So Gary Anderson gets us underway. This last match of the night, can the Scots chalk one up? 5-1 they want. 6-0 this man is looking at.
Tell you what though, John, we've mentioned he's been playing the crowd. He's not been playing anywhere near his best, Phil Taylor. His tournament average from his first game against Robert Thorns when he won 6-0, a mere by his standards, 94.12. And this is a man who's averaged 118 in a match this season. Yeah,
against this man, in fact, in winning the European Championship. En route to that anyway, in the quarter-final.
That was a world record. Taylor, not about records tonight. This is about winning the Jocky Wilson Cup. 81. Wilson, one of the greats, have won the World Championship more than once. Just 7 men have won the World Darts Championship more than once. And, well, Taylor, 14 and odds on 15 in a month or two, John.
Yes, interesting to see, won't it, at the Ali Pali, starting on the 18th of this month. A week on Friday, it is, isn't it? Goodness me.
Draw on Monday, John, live on Sky Sports News. And, well, it'll be interesting to see who... And, well, they could play each other in the first round because Gary Anderson is unseeded and will just go into the pot. He could draw any of the top 32 players in the world. They'll all want to avoid him, I think.
Yes, there are those who think that Gary Anderson will possibly be, probably be in the Premier League next year. I'm not quite so sure. I think he's got work to do yet, Rod. Of course, there's the wild card, there's the qualification through the World Championship itself. But a victory here could certainly help his cause as he looks at the bullseye.
Not far away, but what price Taylor to land another big three-figure check out here. Well, he's hit the outer bull, so treble 20 for the inner bull. Well, it's on now for Philip Taylor. Ooh, he's only fractions away.
Yeah, 25 apiece. They both had a shot at the bull. They've both missed narrowly. Taylor especially. Double 4 wanted by Anderson. Listen to the cheers from this Scottish crowd. Yes, they've come to life. And a smile across Anderson's face.
I think it's fair to say that Phil Taylor hasn't played with the intensity that he might have done had this been a World Championship game or any championship game for that matter. But there is one thing for sure, he won't want to lose a match to anybody.
Or I dare say, had it been 3-2 at this stage, either way, whether he be playing to level up at 3-all or playing to win the tie. I agree.
Slides into the single one, but readjusts immediately, Taylor.
83.
Shake of the head from Gary Anderson, and he's been shaking his head really since the fifth leg of that game against James Wade. He led 4-0, he had 4 darts, a double to make it 5-0 and probably get Scotland off to a winning start, and it really has unravelled from then on for the men from the north of the border.
Yes, the Flying Scotsman they call him. Well, he went like the Flying Scotsman in that game and then got to Beatock and, well, as the Flying Scotsman used to do, slowed down a bit.
47.
Yeah, run out of coal, and Taylor is running on a different kind of power here, looking for a big one to leave a double. Well, 3 in there will leave him double 8. Not this time. Another one would leave a 2-darter though.
100.
Took the first leg, this man. Is it plenty of maximums tonight? There's another one under his arm. But it just goes to show that the old adage, Rod, 180 is for sure, as he's looking at double 18 here. It's doubles for Doe, and they're illustrated by Philip Taylor. Lovely leg of darts that from Taylor. Took his average up to nearly 96.
Yeah, the kind of checkout that Phil Taylor has made a living out of over this 2 decades of darting dominance. His opponent on a 2-dart finish, almost anticipating he's going to get a shot at the double, waiting for a shot, and it's snatched away from him by Taylor. So often we've seen that, John.
Yes, indeed, and the one thing you can guarantee, when Taylor's around, he won't let you off the hook very often. Has the occasional off day, about one every 3 years.
Let's do another one in 2011, I think, John.
Yes.
Anderson beat him in 2007. John was talking about that earlier in the World Darts Trophy final, when Taylor hit 17 180s in that match and still lost. He hits his first of this match to take command of this leg.
100.
Important one, this, for Anderson, because he's going to be going into the World Championship in about 13 days' time. Obviously, we don't know yet when he'll be playing first. It's perfectly possible it could be well over a fortnight, nearly 3 weeks before he plays his first game, depending on where in the draw he is, of course. But all this is important preparation. I would suggest less so for Taylor, but playing against Taylor, how he'd like to go into those championships with a victory against the power behind him. And this is a brilliant finish for Anderson.